BMW. Known for its crazy good looks, their great performance, their incredible tuning potential, and most importantly, the crazy amount of aftermarket support these cars have. But of course, all of that comes at a cost. Now, this is my 2018 BMW F30, and ever since we took delivery of this car, we set out on a mission to build an absolute beast of a daily driver. From exterior mods, interior mods, and even performance mods, which I'm sure you can already guess what those are.
Yeah, I got a downpipe and a tune.
How about you? What have you done to this?
I decided to be a little bit more unique. I went with a downpipe and a tune.
And as fun as it has been building this car, it is low-key draining my wallet. So as I was sitting at my desk the other night, crying about these crazy car part prices,
Hell no.
I remembered that I had a crisp $100 bill. And I wanted to see if we could actually make a difference to this car with that small of a budget. So today, we're gonna transform my BMW into a luxury car with $100. Now, this is not gonna be an easy challenge. And we're definitely gonna need help from our good buddy Temu and my unreal lowballing skills on Facebook Marketplace. So with that being said, I got straight to work looking for super cheap and cool products. And a few days later, the first one showed up. And well, judging by the packaging, UPS did not care about the fragile sticker. Now I am super freaking excited for this first mod. And we have a brand new Alcantara and carbon fiber e-brake handle. And it's gonna be replacing this regular leather e-brake handle. This thing just looks crusty. Now, in case you guys missed it, we just recently installed all of this carbon fiber trim on my F30. So this new e-brake handle is gonna tie in absolutely perfect. To remove the old e-brake, you have to remove the clips on the boot and pull the old handle off, which is kind of scary. Now, the new one is all one piece, so it's just so much easier to put on. And it's super easy. Just slide it back into place. Well, boys, we finally got it on there, and check out how sick this looks. I mean, this thing was just such a nice touch with the Alcantara and the carbon fiber and the M Sport stitching. I am super freaking happy with how this mod turned out, and it really, really tied in the interior. But, of course, we are not stopping there. We still have so many mods to do, so let's get straight into the next one. Now, that last mod was super successful, but for this next one, we're going to keep it a little bit more chill. Now, this one isn't going to be as noticeable unless you're really looking at the car, but it's going to add a super nice detail. So as you can see, we've got the carbon fiber spoiler, we've got the carbon fiber roof wing, and we're going to keep this carbon fiber trend going with a carbon fiber roof antenna. And check this thing out. Now, this mod was only $40, but it's going to make a huge difference. And it's probably going to be the quickest thing to install out of this video. So let's just go ahead and put this on. And bam, baby, just like that, it is on there, and that looks so freaking good. That just ties in so nicely with this carbon fiber roof wing. Oh, it just ties in the back of the car so well, bro. I am incredibly happy with how that turned out, and we still have more mods to go. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the next one. This next mod is something that every single car needs. And today, MANGOAL has sent us a brand new 4K dash cam. And what's super cool about this, it's a direct replacement for the mirror cap housing trim right above your mirror. Now, besides just the dash cam itself, this kit comes with a trim tool, a rear-facing camera, a built-in GPS, and much, much more. And what's really cool about this kit is every single wire is labeled, so it's legitimately impossible to mess this up. With that being said, let's just get straight into the install. Now, of course, to get started, you have to go ahead and remove the old trim piece, which is super easy. And of course, you're gonna go ahead and install the new one. It comes in 2 pieces, which is actually way better because it makes it super, super easy to tuck the wires in and then tuck them into the headline. And the final step is to go ahead and route the rear-facing camera. Now, I'm gonna mess around a bit with routing the cable off camera, but check out how sick this looks. And this literally took me like 10 minutes. Now, if you like this dash cam and you don't even have a BMW, do not worry, because they make one for pretty much every single make and model. And trust me, these are genuinely some of the best dash cams in the game. As you just saw, the installation is super, super easy. The product looks super sleek and it's hard to notice. And it's almost impossible to get lost while installing this because they provide an answer for every problem right away. On top of that, the camera quality is absolutely insane on these, and capturing license plates is incredibly easy. Now, they also have built-in Wi-Fi, so you can download the clips off your phone in a second. All you have to do is turn on the camera with the buttons on the side, connect to its built-in Wi-Fi, go to your app, and then download whatever clip you need. It legitimately does not get easier, so go check out their website down below in the description and get your MANGOAL dash cam today. Now, big thanks to MANGOAL, and with that being said, let's just get straight into the next mod, boys. And we are gonna get started with my absolute favorite low budget mod. And this is a mod that we did to my girlfriend's Audi A4 not too long ago. That's right, we're gonna be painting the calipers on this BMW, which is a super underrated mod to do to cars. However, we're not gonna be doing blue like the Audi. Today, we're gonna be doing red. I'm a really big fan of having color themes on cars. And as you can see, behind our carbon fiber kidney grills, we have these red V-braces. We of course have the all red interior, and we're working on adding even more red to the engine bay. Right now, we just have the filter and a couple little red accents on the pieces there. But soon, all of the engine caps are gonna be red as well, and it's gonna look so freaking good, dude. So without further ado, I think we just get straight into this, boys. All right, well, we got the wheels off. If you guys ever have stuck wheels, that is the trick. Just smack them with a sledgehammer. Oh, it is looking a little bit rusty under here, but I'm telling you guys, once we paint these things red, it's gonna look so freaking good. So let's just get straight into the prep here. The next thing we have to do is cover up the car so we don't get any paint on it, sand down the calipers, and then we're right into painting these. All right, boys. This thing is completely all taped up, and now we're ready to start sanding down the calipers so the paint can stick to them. The sanding's all done. These things are all clean, so I'm gonna go ahead and start painting these, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. I'm not gonna film much because it's super boring. We're all done the front, and it looks absolutely insane. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the wheels on, and then we're gonna do the back real quick before I give you the full reveal, but trust me, you're gonna wanna see this. This looks crazy. Well, boys, I had to stay up late last night and grind to finish this, but let me show you this because this looks so freaking good. Like, oh my goodness, boys, that just looks so freaking good, especially with the red guts. And of course, on the front of the car, you have the red V-braces with the intake, and then it just ties in so well with the brake calipers. And the rear end looks just as good, bro. The red just fits so nicely with this car. Well, boys, I would say this is a crazy successful first mod, and honestly, this mod was legit $15. I mean, what other mod can transform your car that much for 15 bucks, bro? And it's a red start-stop button. Replace the boring black one that's currently in the car. That looks so much better, boys. Holy man, with the red interior, the red button, like this actually just makes it feel like a race car. You cannot tell me that this isn't clean, bro. But once again, you guys tell me in the comments down below, do you like that or the black one better? The last thing we need to do is give this thing a quick detail because this thing is looking insanely freaking crusty, bro. So let's go ahead and pull this thing into the driveway. But first we gotta fill it up because it ain't got no gas in it. Now, to start off, we need to remove all of the carpets from the interior. Then we can go ahead and vacuum out the entire car, making sure we get the floor mats as well because they're super dirty. Next, we're gonna go ahead and degrease the entire car, making sure to get all of the tough places, including the door sills that are often forgot about. And forget the foot pedals either because these are always super freaking dirty, bro. Next, we're gonna go ahead and clean down all of the seats because I have not cleaned these since I bought them and put them in the car, bro. They are super dirty. Finally, it is time for my favorite part of detailing an interior, which is shining up all the trim. This makes the car go from looking so boring to so clean in a matter of seconds. And check out how freaking good this interior looks now, boys. This looks like legit a brand new car. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do the exterior. We're gonna start with the wheels because look at how freaking crusty these are. We're gonna start by soaking them down with our pressure washer to remove any loose dirt. Then we're gonna spray some of our purple color changing wheel cleaner. Then we're gonna spray some degreaser on top of it, scrub it all in with our wheel cleaning mitt, and then of course spray it all off with our pressure washer again. And just look at the difference from before to now. Next, we're gonna go ahead and pressure wash the interior to pre-soak it. Next is the most satisfying part of all, which is snow foaming the entire car. Next, we're gonna get our brand new wash mitt and soak everything in. Spray it all down with the pressure washer, and then we can finally dry off the car. And just look at how freaking good this turned out, bro. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. These are always a blast to make. I love modifying all my cars, and well, I have 6 of them. So if you enjoyed the video, stay tuned to the channel because we drop a video at least once every 2 weeks. Yeah, make sure you don't miss them. Turn on the post notifications. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment W down below in the comment section if you made it to the end of this video. And with that being said, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.